This is good. We're live. And me as a garden gnome.
Incoming.
You got Instagram going?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Well. This week's sponsor is Straighten Your Ass Soda. That's what my father used to say. He used to say, straighten your ass, right? And then he would turn his back and he would be like yelling at my brother, straighten your ass, right? And I would get behind him and I'd go, and Brian would just lose it. And then he'd get angrier. You know.
My dad always used to say I made him mad in the face, and I could never figure out what the hell that meant.
What is it in the face?
I don't know. I was like, okay.
Not in the face.
But not anywhere else? Maybe he got red in the face? I don't know. It was weird.
Art.
I used to contemplate that meaning of that all the time, but I knew if I asked him, I was going to probably get smacked in the face, so I just shut up.
Our never-ending sponsor for a seltzer sponsor, or never-ending search for a seltzer sponsor continues. Yeah. Mm.
Product placement, folks. Product placement.
Straighten your ass. So I get a lot of frustrating emails at work because I deal with logistics, right? And maybe I should use my microphone. People are like, sorry, this is the kind of pre-show setup that you usually don't see. So, okay. Check. There we go.
I always check if I go, blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, okay, so I get a lot of frustrating emails, right? And my first response, usually if there's a problem, I have to like censor my response like 4 times before I'll actually hit the send button. So the first response will be like they'll tell me that something screwed up at the port or whatever, and I'll be like, are you kidding? How dumb are the guys in the warehouse? Do they have trouble finding the light switches in the morning? Like, that's where I start off with. And I'm like, ooh, that's a little harsh. So you back that out, right?
I always thought it was a diss when you say, per my prior email, like, read it, bitch. You didn't read it.
Then the next one will be, do you know why they call it a stock report? Because it's supposed to list all the products you have in stock. And you're like, no, that's too harsh too. Back that out.
Because you want to end that
hurt
with
some people's feelings.
You dumb bunny. You can't sign off that way.
And then would it be easier if I just drive down there and show you guys where my material is? No, I'm not doing that shit. Forget it, right? And then it always ends the same way with me going, why don't we set up a Zoom call so I can talk to your team about the process? That's usually what gets sent.
Big dumb faces and explain it.
That's always
face to face.
What gets sent. But the priors are always like, you got to learn to censor yourself. Now, when you're young, like when I was first, like in my 20s working, first email right out of the box, bam, hey, morons, that's, yeah, you got to learn. with age comes wisdom in that regard. Yeah. You don't care who you piss off when you're 22,
No.
But yeah, quickly learn.
I think I waited tables once crying at that age. I was so hungover and it was like New Year's Day and I was supposed to be done and I just wasn't done. And then I was just waiting tables crying. So I'm sure that was pleasant for people. I was probably.
Did you get a nice tip waiting tables crying?
Yeah, it was either a hit or miss. People were just like, what is she doing? Why are my pancakes wet?
Why are there tears on my pancakes?
It's not a good day.
That's great.
I worked for Bob's Big Boy, so that's dating myself.
Yeah, but that was 1,000 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I worked for Sizzler, so I mean, when we were super young, teenagers. Where's my guitar pick at?
We're missing guitar pick.
I had it.
Did you put it on there? Yeah.
Where is it?
These are the kind of things you normally don't see on
normally.
Yeah, we have a new song coming for you.
One of the bastard songs.
Mark and Stace original. So I know you're gonna want to hear that. If we
can you go grab one upstairs?
Hold on, I'll be back. I'm getting a pick.
Never. I didn't promise it would be an interesting live stream. I just said it would be a live stream. Yeah. We made no promises. Straighten your asses. If you have a fizzy water product that you'd like us to sponsor, please get in touch. Come at us in the DMs.
This is Edge of Paradise pick.
Oh God.
Happens to be laying around.
Yeah. So the idea, here, scoot you a little bit. So the idea is there's this song. What was that? That was your phone. That's your phone. That's your phone. Yeah, I'm sure that was scintillating for the viewership. Yeah. Yeah. So the idea is there's this song by the Replacements called Goddamn Job. And it's very simple. It's I need a goddamn job, I need a goddamn girl, right? But this week we're going to do my version of it, which is a little more soft and contemporary. You got it? All right. And I just am spitballing with the lyrics. I need a goddamn scone. I need a goddamn scone. I need a goddamn scone. Dairy free if they have it. I need a goddamn scone. God damn it. God damn it. God damn. I need a goddamn scone. And we're going to talk about I might need a goddamn astrologer. I may need a goddamn, maybe a goddamn Rolls because the Volvo is just so gauche. Anyway, so stay tuned for that.
He's saying I'm a goddamn gnome.
I look like a goddamn gnome this week because I went with the stocking cap. Anyway, so you look forward to goddamn scones on this week's show in Bastard Song. You got a little sample there. Yeah. And one more thing we were talking about, remember that old movie about, it was some old movie that we watched and it was this woman and she was talking about that when she was hooked on crack or she was hooked on meth or whatever. And she was it was so sad. And this is what happens. Things that other people would find sad, I suddenly will just erupt in laughter because I find it funny. So she says something about, she was so hooked on crack that she even traded her baby's Pampers. And I just thought, God, your drug dealer is a hell of a lot more understanding than mine would have been. You know, $170 for the product. How about this? I got $32 in cash, 2 packs of Pampers for you, $7 in KFC rewards, 201 Shine points, 350 Southwest frequent flyer miles, and 212 Marriott rewards points. I got a case of Similac and a coupon for a dozen free Krispy Kremes with a $20 purchase. So you just keep the change.
Yeah.
I don't think that my drug dealer would have gone for that I met in the back of Finkelstein's in the parking lot in Towson back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah. And give them your Monopoly get out of free card. That always goes well with the drug dealers.
Who's buying drugs with Pampers? That's my question. Yeah.
Well, I guess you'd need a drug dealer that had a lot of small children or maybe ran a daycare on the side. You never know.
Not seeing it. Nope. So... Well, sorry about the phone tumbling, Instagram people. But what do you want? I mean, we're kind of cramped in here anyway in this little spot.
All right. So we're going to actually record the show now. Yeah. So we got a lot of good stuff coming for you this week. So that will probably...
The actual show will probably be up around, let's see, about 5 p.m. tomorrow. The actual show will probably be uploaded along with all the reviews. We've got Tenebrae. We've got some Ryan on tap. We got a lot of really good stuff this week. The interview is really, really good. A
lot of these, I think I'm going to have to buy another shirt. Damn it.
The music this week is really strong. So make sure that you guys get in there to our Spotify account because that way you get to hear the verbal jarring of me and Stace. But then you also get the music in between. So besides the gut-busting comedy, you also get the music. And it sounds really good on Spotify too, the show.
We can do it on Spotify because the artist gets credits for the clicks. And as we all know from past,
it's all about the clicks. Yep.
You know, you need to get over that 1,000 apparently number. So we're trying to help one by one.
So yeah, definitely head over to Spotify and look us up. Snaggletooth Rock and Roll and Snaggletooth Decay. The shows on there do have all the music. So kind of some people are confused. I think some people were confused. Like I did the David Lee Roth collectorbation.
Yeah, we can't play music on YouTube.
You can't play music on YouTube. So people were like, why do you introduce the song? And then it's just like clapping. I was like, well, you gotta go to Spotify to hear the music. It's seamless on Spotify. So, anyway, okay, so that ends our first official live stream. Stay tuned for more, and the show will be up soon.